Fishin' Affliction. Hello.
Rise and shine. It's Fishin' Affliction time for those who got it bad.
Well, Mom and Dad's grab the kids, it's time for the fishing show. Me and old Rusty's gonna go catch them down at the fishing hole. Well, you better stick around, cause you don't know what you're missing. Yeah, me and old Rusty's got that fishing affliction. Grab your hats, grab your baits, and don't forget your poles. We're gonna fire up that old Ranger boat and head to the fishing hole. We're gonna try to catch a biggin', yeah, that's what we're wishing. Cause me and old Rusty's got that fishing affliction. Yeah, me and old Rusty's got that fishing affliction. Yeah. Man, and we've got it bad.
We got that fishing affliction.
Just like me. Here, fishy, fishy here, fishy, fishy here, fishy, fishy here.
Oh, don't let me. You got dog! Man, he ain't happy.
Rise and shine. It's Fishin' Affliction time, and thanks for tuning in again this morning. This is your old pal, Matthew Gillen, the voice of Fishin' Affliction here at the HD Studios. This morning, Dan and his new handy crew going to be hunting the ledges, stumps, and holes of Percy Priest Lake in search of a hefty draft of monster siluriforms. Huh? More bare-fisted grappling action today. Coming up at the end of the show, our weekly Team Fishin' Affliction t-shirt giveaway. If you are entered, I might be calling your name. If you haven't entered, get to fishinaffliction.com right now, and be sure to check out our new online store while you're there. Sit back and relax and enjoy Grabblin and Growlin Part 2 on Fishin' Affliction TV.
Man, that's a rush. I like it. Ain't nothing like it. We throw that rod and reel away. That's fun. Watch your legs. There's rocks right there.
Which one's better looking? Well, folks, if you remember from last week's episode, everybody was excited for Big Mike because this was his very first catfish that he's ever gotten while grappling. And we were just getting started with this great American tradition.
Well, there's one. There's one. He's a little. He felt like a big one.
First one of the day, Big Mike.
Got to start somewhere.
First one of the day. I like it.
I like it.
Congratulations, my friend. Hey, that's a good way to start. Good way to start.
I want a 40-pounder.
Now, what happened over there?
He was bumping on my leg. He's too close to the hole or the end, and I couldn't get him pushed back, and he went behind me. We caught a champ.
Feel like a good big
hole last. Wasn't it on this hole? They're all good. They're all good. It wasn't a great big one.
We didn't catch the channel in here last week.
Was it the other side?
The other side. No, it was on the point.
We were talking a little bit about the situation of not catching fish over there and catching them here.
See what Chuck says for temperature. What's the temperature, Chuck?
We're at 83.9.
Okay.
Yeah, we had 85 over there.
Right. So what's that telling you?
I'm just telling me there's a gill net in.
Which is illegal?
Illegal.
Illegal. Where to next, King Neptune?
All right, look.
Check another hole here.
Straight down my stick. You see that little thing on top of the water?
I do.
It's a piece of trash.
I got you.
About 30 foot to the right of that, it's another hole.
All right. Off we go. Well, folks, before going to the next spot, we had to get Big Mike loaded back up. A little easier said than done.
Grab my shoulder.
Yep. Both off the rock there, Mike.
That's the hard part.
Hold that knee up for me. War wound.
Cut him open. He'll be all right.
Who won the battle, Big Mike?
Fish is in the boat.
That's right. Meat in the boat.
Fish is in the boat.
Well, folks, you got to remember one thing about grappling. The point of it is putting meat in the boat because these fish are going on the table to feed a bunch of hungry folk. And this one well, it's a little extra special. Well, it has come to our attention that that was your first one.
That was the first.
I think the new name, Cat Daddy.
Cat Daddy?
I like
Big
it.
Cat Daddy.
Big Cat Daddy. How about that?
We're going to go for the big one.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Last week it was a little cold?
It was a little chilly, yeah. Wasn't really prepared, didn't know what to expect, you know.
But today,
ready.
You in it.
I'm in. I'm in.
Congratulations. Let's get some more.
Yeah, let's get a big one.
Well, after getting to our next spot, it wasn't too long before the beaver was on a good-sized cat.
There he is. Now we touching fish. Come on, right here. Where you at?
Got put all that time in there trying to catch that fish. Oh, he was mad. He was cussing.
Well, I hate them when they're on the right. Come on, he's up.
I've caught fish out on here 38, 39.
Have you?
Last few years, I've been running about 18 to 28, that range.
Both of you guys are human GPSs, man. There's 100 spots out there. You guys walk right through them.
Biting at you? He was. He moved on me.
I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I've been telling Jerry I'm going to retire from grabbing. He's letting out way too many fish. So I started getting on him. Boy, you better be learning. I'm fixing to retire. He picked him up. The guy watching us do it, you know, and he wanted to learn how to do it. Guy didn't work out. But Jerry learned a whole lot that year. He thought I was really going to retire.
Oh, I had him. Good fish.
Well, folks, King Neptune hasn't retired, and the beaver, well, he has learned how to catch these fish. Absolutely one of the finest grabblers you'll see in action. And in a moment, we'll see if the beaver can catch this here catfish there in the wilds of Percy Priest. And speaking of in the wilds, let's go see some pictures from this week's
In the Wild.
Well, folks, when Nashville Bass Anglers President Tim Cranford takes a pal fishing, that person is probably going to catch a big one. And that's exactly what happened for Chris Averett when Tim Cranford took him out on Kentucky Lake. Look at that 6.5-pound largemouth. Now, Tim and Chris had a great day fishing, and here's a few more of those fish that they caught that day, compliments of the Quick Stick Guide Service. Folks, you can send your pictures to pics@fishandaffliction.com, and be sure to visit the picture galleries there at fishandaffliction.com and send us those pictures, because maybe you'll see them right here on the big screen.
In the Wild. Your pictures in the wild. Brought to you by Express Pull & Save. Your home for low price, self-serve auto parts, saving you money.
Kevin, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just filling in for Billy.
I need 660 shad crankbaits in the Series 5 model.
We're out.
You're not out. You got all kinds of them right there.
We're out.
Kevin, I need 6.
Have a lollipop.
I do not want a lollipop.
Have a lollipop.
Do you have it the sexy shad color?
Conveniently located, Express Pull & Save offers a huge and continually updated inventory of vehicles for your automotive needs. Their simple, state-of-the-art customer service terminal will help you locate parts so you can pull and save. Bumpers, tail lights, wheels and rims, switches, mirrors, seats, and much more. The friendly, courteous staff at Pull & Save make it so easy, even if you're the big dog.
Hey, big dog.
What?
Pull & Save's on that side of the fence.
But don't you think these will look good on the Ranger?
Express Pull & Save, saving you money. Smyrna Ready Mix is an established company that handles business daily with integrity and professionalism. Whether you're a general contractor, professional builder, or do-it-yourself homeowner, SRM has your concrete solutions. With several locations in the Middle Tennessee area to serve you, the only call you need to make is to SRM, ready to serve you with integrity and professionalism.
According to the United States Coast Guard, nearly 50% of all accidents on the water are a result from alcohol use.
Whether on land or water, alcohol consumption impairs your judgment,
balance, vision, and reflexes. But on the water, these effects are magnified by long hours in the sun, along with vibration, noise, and fumes coming off the boat's motor.
There is no safe threshold for recreating under the influence, and the end result can be devastating. So be responsible and think before you drink.
The Tournament Trail for those who've got it bad. Brought to you by SRM, Smyrna Ready Mix. Serving you with professionalism and integrity.
Well, folks, the big dog is on a roll. Congratulations once again to our very own Rusty Rust, as he and his tournament partner Joe Haas won the Home Builders Tournament there on July 12th on Old Hickory Lake with a first place weight of 16.80 pounds. Now, this is the big dog's second consecutive first place finish, as he and his other tournament partner Chuck Walden won the seniors event on Percy Priest. And on this day, the big dog's done it again, this time with Joe. Congratulations to all those who participated, and thanks to SRM for sponsoring the Tournament Trail. And now, folks, back to Fishin' Affliction. Folks, welcome back to Fishin' Affliction, and this segment of the show is brought to you by Clark Marine down in Franklin, Tennessee. They offer the very best of Ranger boats, Triton boats, Sea Arcs, Express aluminum boats, Sea Rays, and Veranda pontoon boats. And folks, they have been serving you with excellence for over 30 years. For all your boating needs, be sure to see Stuart and the award-winning team of Clark Marine and check out their incredible interactive website at clarkmarine.com down in Franklin, Tennessee.
Well, Jerry learned a whole lot that year. He thought I was really going to retire.
Oh, had him. Good fish.
So there's one in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fish is jockeying, moving, trying to move away from you.
Yeah, he's moving around, and he ain't being very cooperative about biting my hook, so I have to find him.
And sometimes they'll bite that hook.
Yep.
Okay.
And when they do, that's a good time to catch him, because then you know where your hook's at.
Right.
There, we got him.
Okay. Well, folks, before the beef brings this fish up, let's visit with Jerry Mattern so he can tell us how he got started grappling.
9 years and counting.
Yep.
You got the best teacher.
I think he is.
Yeah, he's absolutely showed you some incredible stuff. But you, by all accounts, can flat do it. Now, he has complimented your abilities to do what you do, but tell me, what got you interested in starting to do this?
Well, it started the first time I went. David's real patient. You know, he more or less took me by the hand and showed me what this is all about. And I can remember the first fish I caught.
And
it was a little fish. It was in a hard hole, and I probably worked on that fish for 45 minutes. And he right there told me what to feel for. And when I finally hooked it, and I couldn't get a stringer on it, and I brought it out of the hole, and I had a hold of it, and he goes, "You know what you got there?" And it went, and I said, "It's gone." That was the first fish I caught, basically on my own. Now, when I first started, he would hook them, and I would string them. That way, I could feel, you know, what they feel like underwater, because they feel different underwater than they do just, you know, handle them in the boat.
And there's a whole bunch of interesting things that occurred today. You're talking about using block rocks and all kinds of things. There's all about building this home that you guys can go in and make sure you can get what you came to get.
Right.
But it's not just as simple as going, poking in there, fish on, and let's move to the next one.
No, it is a, you know, like David was telling you, it's 4 or 5 days a year in the wintertime. I know 3 years ago I fell out of the boat and it was 30 degrees and we just started.
Wow.
And I froze.
Tell me some of the bigger fish that you've caught.
Biggest one I caught was, I guess 3 years ago, was 39.5 pounds, flathead. And it was a challenge. There's nothing like the way they hit that hook. You know, you get in there and they sweep that tail and hit the end of your hook and you think Godzilla's in there.
Absolutely.
And when you hook him and string him up and bring him out, it's a feel of accomplishment. You know, I guess predator and prey.
Sure.
Not everybody can do it.
That's right.
You've got to have the guts or be crazy.
There, we got it.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
I couldn't hope that day don't stick still, boy. He was
So he's on. You've got him. Where'd you get him?
Got it?
Yeah, I hit him right here at the door. If you want a picture, if that thing's submersible.
Yes, it is. Where's he at?
Okay.
There he went.
No, he's still on it. He's right down here.
Might have got that. Now what you doing?
I'm getting my glove.
You're getting your glove. How big a fish you reckon?
Yeah, he's probably 20. Stay in there, baby.
Got it?
He's still hooked. He's right here at the door.
What'd you put a knot in your stringer for?
What? You did it.
I don't touch your stringer. I got mine right here. That's a little fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, a little better.
Flathead.
Good. Good eats.
Good eats, good eats.
As Alton Brown says, good eats.
Female, ain't it?
Yeah. Where's my finger? Woo. Probably. Should be a male under there.
Well, folks, as King Neptune throws a flathead in the boat and the beeve looks for another one under the rock, here's the voice of Fishin' Affliction, Mr. Matthew Gillen, to tell us about the weekly Team Fishin' Affliction special from Clark Marine.
Okay, here's a 2010 Ranger Z521 with a Yamaha 250 motor, 2 Lowrance HDS5s, a Minn Kota Maxim 80, and this is one super sharp Ranger. Call now for special pricing or cruise on in and see Stewart and the award-winning team at Clark Marine Sales, Paytonsville Road, exit 61 off I-65, Franklin, Tennessee. And now let's go see what Miss Vic's got cooking this week.
In the Skillet with Chef Vicki Porter is brought to you by Cleepy.com, turning your precious memories into video treasures.
Welcome to In the Skillet. I'm Vicki Porter. Today's recipe is inspired by my experience at a local restaurant who's known for their excellent lettuce wraps. And here's my variation of lime shrimp lettuce wraps. And now for the ingredients. You will need lime juice, olive oil, soy sauce, grated ginger, minced garlic, shrimp, water chestnuts, iceberg lettuce, carrots, cucumbers, and rice noodles. First, in a bowl, mix together your lime juice, your olive oil, soy sauce, ginger, and garlic. Now pour this mixture over your shrimp. Get it all mixed together and put this in the refrigerator and let it marinate for about 30 minutes. Next, cook your water chestnuts and your carrots in a little bit of olive oil in a skillet for about 3 minutes. Next, add your shrimp and add a little bit of soy sauce and continue cooking this for about 3 more minutes. Now add your shrimp mixture to the lettuce with a little bit of the cucumber and some noodles and roll it up. Put a little ginger on the side and get ready to sit down and enjoy these lime shrimp lettuce wraps. You can find this recipe at intheskillet.com. I'm Vicki Porter. Tune in next week to see what's cooking in the skillet.
It's maybe kind of like if you kind of steady, and if you pop it a little bit, you know, it's kind of like this, all over, like that.
There's no way I'm going to do that.
I believe it's like this. It's like this. Yeah, it's kind of like this.
No way.
It does a lot of this.
Kind of like this.
The sexy swimmer, it's got action you can't believe until you see it. There.
Hello everyone, it's summertime and this is the time that a lot of you like to go fishing at night. Rusty and Dan do, and you know what they do? They always have on their bow and stern lights, and you do too. It's law in Tennessee that if you're on the water and you're not tied to the bank, you're not moored, you need to have that bow and stern light on. It's the law, and it will also keep you and other boaters safe on the water, so please pay attention to it. If you want to learn more about boating, go to tnwildlife.org and go to the boating information, and you'll learn all the laws in Tennessee. See you next week on Fishin' Affliction.
Welcome back to Fishin' Affliction, and this segment of the show is brought to you by U.S. Reel, when performance means everything. Cigar Line, always the best. Mustad Ultra Point hooks, stays sharper longer. Onyx Life Jackets, keeping you there. Blakemore's Reel Magic, the name says it all. Deca Gel batteries, Stay in Charge battery charging systems, rugged electronic mounts provided by Ram Mounts, Lowrance Electronics by bbgmarine.com, and tournament wear. Look great, feel great, do great.
Female, ain't it? Yeah. Where's my finger? Probably. Should be a male under there.
Well, we just saw the beeve catch his first one of the day, and when King Neptune says there's probably another fish under there, well, you better get to looking.
What do you think of that?
Nice.
Now, what are you saying? There should be another fish?
Yeah, I'm saying there should be a male under there.
Okay.
Should be a mate. Mate in the boat.
Mate in the boat. And while he's looking for this fish, tell me about what the size limits are that you can keep and everything.
By TWRA regulations.
Yes.
Each person is allowed one catfish 34 inches or longer per day.
Okay.
Might have just went by me. There ain't nothing. No, there's something right here.
I left my truck's out.
All fish under 34 inches, you can catch a boatload if you can catch them.
Okay. All right. How big is a 34-inch fish?
Just like a person.
Okay.
Some short and fat.
Gotcha.
Tall and skinny. We've caught 34-inch fish to be 28 pounds.
Okay.
We've caught 34-inch fish weigh 19.
Wow. Wow.
Long and skinny, short and fat.
Yeah.
Just like a human. You can catch one like me. Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Big Daddy cat. Fat and short. Hey, I've caught a few of them.
So now the question becomes persistence in this fish.
Then when I give up, let the King Tut over here take over or whatever.
King Tut.
King Neptune.
King Neptune.
That gives him a chance. There is something right here hitting my leg. Well, get it. No, it's back here. That's 3 times it's done touched my leg. Might be trying to come in.
We're trying to get you away from the hole.
There it went again. There's something weird. You ready? You got it? No, are you ready? I got something. I give. Ouch. That hook is sharp. Last time I felt it, it was way over here on the right edge. Where you at? Geez, you got the whole block completely? No, I ain't got nothing in it. Oh, okay. One of them deals, huh? I can't, you know, babe, I can't do it with them blocks. Oh, you grabbed him in the side, didn't you?
That little sucker went to the bottom.
Went to the bottom.
Went to the bottom.
I hit him one time earlier. Yeah, he scraped his tail.
Unreal.
See, it's cut on both sides. Yeah, here.
On the first one, when I first hit it,
that's the second.
last one will pop it.
See where it hit his rib, right up, and went down.
Well, folks, you're getting the opportunity to see two masters doing an American tradition of fishing, grabbling, and a whole bunch of others that are excited to be going with them. And folks, we've had so much request for this show, and the guys caught so many fish that next week is going to be the conclusion of Grabbling and Growlin on Percy Priest. So please tune in next week to Fishin' Affliction TV to see the show that so many of you have wanted to see. And folks, here's the information for the first annual Fishin' for Isaac tournament. This wonderful event will be on Old Hickory Lake out of Flippers up there in Gallatin, Tennessee, and here is the website and the information, so please go and check it out. And tune in to Fishin' Affliction next week, and you'll hear all of us say,
Woo! Man. This week's winner of the great-looking Team Fishin' Affliction t-shirt made by ACP Specialties in Hendersonville is Devin Metz of Fort Worth, Texas. Everyone who enters will be qualified for the Fishin' Affliction Grand Prize drawing later this year. So get your entry in now at fishingaffliction.com. As always, a big thank you to all of our national and local sponsors for providing us with the most advanced technology and highest quality products and services. Be sure to visit each of our partners online through the sponsor links page on our official website at fishingaffliction.com. And this is your old pal Matthew Gillen, the voice of Fishin' Affliction TV, hoping that you'll tune in next week, because there's no doubt that Dan and the big dog got it bad. They've got Fishin' Affliction for those who got it bad.
Rusty's catch of the day.
I'll bet you anything.
Here, watch it like
He'll
this.
hit a striking bait. Let's go.
Ain't nothing safe around me.